Welcome to the Words to Empower podcast, featuring Bishop Frank Stewart, pastor of the Acts Ministry in Conway and North Little Rock. And now, Pastor Stewart.
They're coming to pull on the poor of the places you're like, yeah, I don't have no more for that. There is a poor. God can multiply even from exhausted places. Whew. And can I tell y'all what the Lord said is in this poor? Lady, the Lord said in this poor is visions, ideas, another anointing, and even more sons. Not more people, more sons. Because people do not represent emptiness. Some people are full when they show up, and they're taking up space, impeding a real flow to happen. See, you got people who say, well, but Doc, we got 10,000 members. Yeah, but how many of them come hungry? Because where there is no emptiness, it limits the effect of the pour. Borrow vessels, borrow not a few. Go into your house, shut the door, and pour. When there was no more space for the pour, then the flow stopped. Watch this. She didn't change positions. The oil just wouldn't come out. Try it one more time. She didn't have to change what she was doing. The oil knew it would not be wasted. Because the oil wasn't for the dirt. It was for vessels. The oil should be poured into something. Look at your neighbor and say, your oil will not be wasted this season. Everybody, listen, the mature will get that faster than the immature, but God is not going to waste what he has put in you in this season. I don't care how many people have overlooked what you have. God says, I didn't give it to you for it to be wasted. She pours out until there's no more emptiness. When there's no more emptiness, the oil refuses to come out. Watch this. She doesn't open the door until she has overflow. Okay, go. Yeah. The door stays shut until she has more than enough. Y'all got to hear me. She stays in privacy until no matter what happens, if the creditor is waiting at the door, when she opens the door, all she got to do is say, just let me change this out. She gets back to the prophet before the creditor arrives and says, look at all this oil we got. And the prophet responds as a prophet should. Well, I knew that was going to happen. I told you before you started pouring that you had more than you thought.
Stay tuned for more of Frank Stewart. And now for some special announcements.
Thanks for partnering with the Acts Ministries. We value your service and your donations. That's why we've made it easy to make contributions to support our ministry. Simply go to your web browser and click the search bar and type in actsministriesonline.org. Then click Donate Online. It's really that easy. For mobile giving, text the amount you wish to donate to 501-302-4242. That's Simple Give.
And now, more of Pastor Frank Stewart.
listen to the instructions. Watch this, because the instructions aren't done after the miracle. Now, take the oil that you have that is precious and valuable, that is multiplied. Nobody needs to know the origin of the oil. Just take it and sell it. Watch this. Pay off your debt and live. Okay, y'all missed it. Pay off your debt and live debt free. Y'all missed it. One more time. He said, I want you to take what you have, take it to a merchant. I want you to sell it. I'm telling you, you're going to have more than enough to pay off your debt and live for the rest of your life debt free. Some of them still didn't get it. That when you connect to the right oil will break more than yokes. It will destroy debt. Some of y'all still ain't get it. Part of the oil that's being released in this house is going to eliminate bills. Supernatural debt cancellation. I wish I had about 10 people who believed it. Supernatural debt cancellation. Bills just disappearing. Credit scores changing. Y'all won't talk back to me. And it's a result of the oil that's designed to destroy yokes off of your life. Some of us have been bound not by a lack of discipline, but by debt. And your futures have been in jeopardy because of debt. And this oil multiplied to eliminate debt, not to get her healed, not to heal her children, but to free them from a debt-filled future. Look at your neighbor and say, it's about to happen for you. I need you to find one more person and say, I got real good news for you. Say, manifestation is getting ready to happen for you. You're about to see the hand of the Lord working in your life in ways you have never dreamed. God is about to blow your mind. Hey. I'm here to tell you that this is a season of turning for you. That while God is turning you, he may shut some doors for a season so he can make you multiply. He may shut some doors for a season so he can protect you. But when the door opens, I said when the door opens, it's going to be better. It's going to be better. It's going to be better. Hey. Turn the fire. Hey. I said better is on the way. It's turning right now. And better. Somebody open up your mouth and say, it's about to get better for me. Find a neighbor and say, neighbor, it's about to get better for you too. Better. What you've been stressing about is about to get better. What you've been losing sleep about is about to get better. What you've been praying about, it's about to get better. When the door opens, the situation is completely different. When the door opens, the problem has been eliminated. When the door opens, it's an opportunity for a better life. Oh my God, Surabaya. I gotta quit. I'm sorry, I've been up here too long. Hear me. That word door is in the Hebrew is a word deleth, D-E-L-E-T-H. And that word doesn't just mean to swing on hinges, but it actually is a word that describes a leaf or a column of a book. That open doors are actually new chapters. I am an avid reader. I read on average 2 to 3 books a week. I love reading. Love reading. One of the things that I've discovered, and I read a whole bunch of stuff, but one of the things I discovered, especially like in thrillers, is that they'll leave you on a cliffhanger in one chapter. That if you keep reading, that cliffhanger will be resolved. But generally it's resolved in another chapter. That if I stop reading, if I get frustrated when things get hard, and I forget that there are more chapters to the book, that I can actually miss a good thing because I stopped turning the pages. And that every time God opens a door for you, he says, let me write you another chapter. So regardless of the state of your life in this present chapter, I'm here to tell you that when the door opens, God is going to show you that he's already written for you another chapter. Can you prophesy to your neighbor real quick and say, and the story continues? You ain't got to write neighbor, they didn't say nothing back to you. I need you to find one more person and say, I got good news for you. This is not the end of your story. God is still writing words on your pages. He's taking periods and turning them into commas to be continued. I gotta take my seat, but can you find one more person and say, I got a word for you? It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. Don't you quit. Do not throw in the towel. Do not give up. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. There is another pour. There is another anointing. There's another level. There's another move of God. There's another opportunity. And it starts right now. I said it starts right now. Somebody didn't say nothing back to me. I said it starts right now. This is your season. This is your hour. This is your moment. This is a kairos that God has chosen for this house. And it starts right now. If you believe that this is a convergence for Acts, I dare you to open up your mouth and give God praise like you believe it starts right now. Exercise your faith. Immediately, suddenly, right now, immediately, suddenly, right now, immediately, suddenly, right now.
Come on, praise it out, praise it out. Come on. It starts right. Woo! My. Woo! What a word. What a word from.
For mobile giving, text the amount you wish to donate to 501-302-4242.
The Acts Church in North Little Rock is located at 1224 Franklin Street. Morning Glory begins at 8 a.m. on Sunday mornings. Sunday school begins at 8:30 a.m. And for a powerful word, join us at 9:30 a.m. for our morning worship service. Bible study is each Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. At our Conway location, Morning Glory begins at 10 a.m. Sunday school begins at 10:30 a.m. Worship service begins at 11:30 a.m. On Thursday, our Bible class begins at 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to actsministriesonline.org or give us a call at 501-329-2055.
Thank you for tuning in to the Acts Ministry Podcast. The Acts Church is located at 1423 Ingram Street in Conway and 1224 Franklin Street in North Little Rock, Arkansas. Tune in each day to hear an inspiring word from Pastor Frank Stewart.